Hello, ladies, gents, and consumers of content. Consumers of content. Is that the label that you would give yourself? Is that what you would identify yourself? How about click producers? That's what journalists might call you. Click providers. That will be it. Like, I will take my clicks elsewhere. That is your leverage over all those clickbait article websites. I don't know where all this nonsense is coming from. I really had no plan whatsoever. I am going to be 100% ready to blame my, let's say, soul-crushing exhaustion. I wouldn't go that far. Like, come on. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. My lot in life. I would definitely say my lot in life is excellent, all things considered, especially as you expand the purview of what I am stating here, the ambit upon which I base my judgment. Will I trade my life for somebody that's living on the streets of frickin' Calcutta? No, I would not. So, have a little bit of perspective when you moan, bitch, and whine about, oh boy, he's coming. He's finding his way. He's enabled Terminator mode, but much like all Terminators, they get thwarted right away by a well-placed cobweb. It's just how it be. This lizard is horrendously dangerous if you don't time that shot correctly. Well, I think if I had not jumped off the turkey, I would have maybe survived, because the first strike from the trap, the mistake, of course, was hoping in any way to be different than what I normally am. I was like, oh, let's take this turkey and maybe do it in a safe manner instead of being absolutely idiotic. I think if I had stayed on, God damn it. Every time I will forget that the cell is there, and every time I will not have the presence of mind to react to it. It's alright, everything's fine. Video starts at 2:40. Not even the intro was good. It's just a pile of trash. Like, I just posted the trilogy of garbage. Well, I don't know what I'll end up calling it. You idiot, you weren't supposed to advance and receive the ice beam? You know what? Keep the ice beam. I am weird. I am ready to embrace different things. I have perhaps focused a little too much on, let's just get far in the game and just succeed. It's like, brother, you are focusing on entirely the wrong thing. I've been assaulted terribly violently by a caveman jumping onto my head. Did not enjoy it. Would not recommend the experience. I hate you. Alright, I was just going back for a freaking Vigo. Just had to do it. Me dirty like that. I've been focusing on the wrong things, I tell you. The primary aim of these videos should be to be a memester. To do silly things and have fun. If you're here to watch the pinnacle of Spelunky ability, that ain't what I'm here for. Unfortunately, not by choice. I wish I were better. But I can only take my old boomer brain. My old boomer brain only goes so far. My ice beam has been left behind forever. I mean, I do still intend... to go back for that Kali altar. Yep, you guys know that if you touch a snake, it will actually hit you. It is a little known mechanic. In Spelunky, only experts will be aware of these things. I would definitely forgive you if you didn't know what the hell that was all about when I suffered damage there when I touched the snake. It's quite the advanced thing to watch out for. Hey, we still have a turkey because I just tossed it at the floor. And there should be a very ordinary shopkeeper somewhere around here. And I'm telling you all about this. Skill, the pinnacle of skill is not what you're here for, because I just got done watching, or skimming, I just got done skimming through a twiggle run of being cursed from the very start, and then he dies in 7-44. So, you know, a little bit of a flex on everybody else that is not the freaking Spelunky super god of legend. But what? Do you have a knife beam from the start while running a turkey? Huh? Did you consider this incredible there's something that actually just confused me right now. I just took a point of damage from that. That was a little weird. He turned around and just punched me. He just ended that entire sequence of pain. I have no reason to believe that this is going to be any different, because you see, every time I come in here, I'm like, oh, let's have a great run. It's going to go places. We're going to do amazing things. And every time I get put in my place by the Spelunky engine. Spelunky 2 game properly and specifically designed to just crush your soul. Like, we were discussing things, matters of balance and how to make something a little bit more fun, and, you know, of course, subjective opinions and all that stuff. How foolish, right? How foolish to think that that was even the aim of the developers. The aim of the developers is to see just how unreasonable can they make a game while still having people play it. And that is what we got in Spelunky 2. That's a slight exaggeration. I don't actually consider Spelunky 2 unreasonable even in a general sense. It just has some, you know, some aspects that are perhaps less than 100% fair every single time. I wanted to take that to the Kali altar, but instead, wasn't there a Kali altar? Everything blends together now because I am a freaking moron. Yeah, there was a Kali altar. We got a monkey out of it. I'm a freaking moron, and I cannot even get all the way up there anymore because I don't want to use a rope for this, so just pretend like it wasn't even there. I am feeling quite murderous today, though. I don't want to make no peace with no shopkeepers. All I want to do is have some fun like a girl out in the town. That's me, the fun master. Just kill you, Antonio Banderas. I know you're guarding the incredible treasure of all time. It's just, whoa, this crate is going to have a rope. I know you were keeping that for all those times that you go out downtown and kidnap those ladies. Maybe pretend to be a John, so they will come with you without arguing, and then you just bust out those ropes. I don't want to be spiked. There we are. He actually jumped the way that I wanted to. Let's ride this turkey, be the errant knight, ready to obliterate. Well, I have obliterated the turkey. I was only pretending to care about this gobbler. Plot twist, another turkey takes his place. They're just replaceable. They're nothing but just fodder. Father to my whims. That's what they are. Hello, my good weirdo. I don't have extra bombs. Very upsetting. I would say he's capable of getting up here, but only once I get close enough so he can shoot me, right? That is the way that it usually works. Absolutely despise you. I despise you. I think that will be pretty decent. Yes. Yes. It's all under control. Don't worry about it. let me give you the shotgun again. It has to be a fair fight. You know, it's very important for the fight to be fair. I want to descend very carefully upon these spikes. Look at me. Dismount. Grab Trepanator. And shove him through the exit. Question. This does not kill you. I was quite certain about that because there was patch notes saying now it's easier to jump onto mounts while they are on spikes. You know, so it follows that it must be possible to jump onto mines when they're on spikes. So there you go. That is the amazing thing. So anyway, I have a very, very, very good, truthful, ready excuse for all the disasters that have gone. I think I have already made the choice of making it the garbage trilogy. Do you roll? Do you roll? Roll, baby. You're not gonna roll. What are we doing? We do have some boots. We go to the jungle. We go to Volcana so often in the speedruns. That is like, I just want to go to the jungle all the time these days. Spend bombs to keep the turkey? Sure. Actually, you can just carry it, right? No, you can't carry it. I mean, you can carry it, but then you drop it. You can't go through small doors because Derek Q really did not want you to have a mount in the Cosmic Ocean. Or I don't think even, what's it called? Sunken Metropolitan Area in general. Should be safe enough. Just shoot him in the back. Yep, that's what I do. Shoot my enemies in the back before they have even a chance to resist. It's the way that I enjoy doing violence against those that oppose me. Fair fights are for fools, for idiots with honor. Can you push while mounted? No, you have to actually dismount. The turkey. The turkey in the jungle. Makes it more delicious. Tastes like wildflowers. I would like to harvest your breast, you filthy... What? What is happening right now? You can no longer stomp these... Have I never tried to stomp these spiders? Have I never stumped a spider and found out that you can't stomp a giant spider? Was the hitbox only the body and not the legs? I need to watch the replay on that one. That one is, let's say, slightly confusing. No. Oh, double whip. Just for that amazing move. And then the mole dodge. You need to hit that smash that like button because you come here for the most pinnacle, amazing Spelunky ability. And never mind the 12 minutes that we have been here. Never mind the full damage plus bat that I just took. Never mind all that. What you come here is for the pinnacle of back whipping arrows, which is no longer as impressive because the back whip is so much easier these days. But whatever. Everything's going to be fine. Life is grand. I got caught. Not off guard, but completely with my pants down by that spider. Did I simply miss the stump? Is that what happened? It felt like it was made of freaking thorns. Definitely feels like I should have been able to stump that spider, and there's no reason. Like, spiders are literally killed by being stomped in the real world. I demand some consistency between the real world and Spelunky. That being said, maybe you wouldn't stomp a 10-foot wide spider. Maybe that is beyond the purview of your the sole of your foot. But the truth stands. What is this scam? What is this absolute garbage scam? I mean, I appreciate the fact that I got given 12 bombs to start with. That was nice. I appreciate that. All these shots, brother, are just, let's say, underwhelming. All right, I wanted to go back and murder Antonio Banderas for his garbage scam that I fell for. Quite pathetic. Wasn't there a crate that I may have missed out on? I think I did miss out on a crate that was earlier. But I know, actually, I think there was a bomb bag in there and that I grabbed, so it's all good. All right. It's very easy for this arrow to follow my head. So there we are. Anyway, yeah, this has been painful. I made the garbage trilogy, and then I came in here. It's like I need to change the paradigm. I need to be like, look, the main objective of these videos can't be to find progress and succeed in the goals that I have every damn time. Otherwise, I'm just going to have a horrendous, miserable time in a general sense in this Spelunky world. What I need to go in here for is just the same spirit that I had when I started, which is, let's just go in and see what kind of meme nonsense can we get up to. We don't have to carry the shotgun every damn time. We don't have to, you know, pick the optimal path, the optimal things all the time, even though that definitely increases my chances of succeeding. For example, today, I just feel like a little murderous psychopath. So I'm just going to encounter each and every one of these garbage people, and I'm going to dole out the most fulminating punishment for their transgressions. They deserve nothing but pain. Really liking all these crates all over the place. Starting with 22 bombs. I'm a big fan. Yeah. There you go. There you go. By the time I post this, it will be somewhere. This is just awful. Please. This elaborate trap. I guess I'll blow it up. I mean, I can just go on top of there and then just back with the damn spider, but it was stressing me out, okay? It was freaking stressing me out. You know what else is going to stress me out if I go down there? The feeling that I'm going to kill myself by way of Mole Man. And that will be awful. That will be humiliating, and I don't want that to happen. Definitely, we're going to go back to the jungle, show those disgusting filth. What for? How did I even die? Oh, yeah, it was that absolutely bizarre failure to stomp. That was weird. That was also bizarre. The way that I murdered Trepanator. Really could I use the point of health? Not gonna lie. Okay, fella. Yes. Find my anus. Go forth. Go forth and multiply. That was not there. I'm not going to let you live. I don't want you to tell the tale of my incompetence, how I failed to crush you with the block. I don't want you to be like, ha! Oh, hey. That idiotic spelunker. Antonio's love parlor. Very descriptive there. Anyway, Antonio, let me take all of your turkeys. Let's make a sweet, delicious roast. Unfortunately, this shotgun is there. Let's make sure this shotgun doesn't hit me straight in the face. Oh, good. Nice. I was terribly scammed by Antonio. That's triggered. But then he came around and he gave me a very reasonable price on an enormous feast. So, oh, I thought for sure that would be damage there. All's forgiven, Antonio Banderas. You may continue being a obsessive weirdo with your turkeys. It's acceptable. All right, this guy's actually a little dangerous because of the caveman. I could bounce off the caveman and then get wrecked by this guy. Woo! Alright, it's okay, everything's fine. I refuse to leave them alive. We're going to carry Gronk. We haven't had an army of slaves in a while, so, you know, it feels right. Feels just right. Murdered a little bit. We got our friend Ratface all the way down there. Gronk is doing the incredible Gronk dance. Patented moves. They'll add it to Fortnite very, very soon. Holy moly. Alright, he has decided to carry a corpse as a souvenir. It's also part of the dance, don't question it. It's a little bit of an elaborate setup to have corpses available when you have to do the dance, but you know, art takes commitment. Alright, let me go through here. By the time you see this, it will be, what, maybe Thursday? By then, I will be cursing life and everything that exists on this God's green earth. Oh. For some reason, I wanted to get that gem, even though I would get crushed. And of course, the mandatory parachute. You cannot go a run without getting a parachute out of a crate. It's just not possible. Okay, no. evil arrow trap to stop me here. Just continue destroying this piece of garbage. There's the forgetful bow. Let's just call it bow of amnesia from this point forward, because that's what it seems to do to my brain. It just induces the most shameful and pathetic. Ooh, I want that stuff. At least the bombs. It's extremely challenging to get those bombs, though, but we're gonna try at least. Grunk, you're making me extremely nervous. How about you go into that spot and not come back? I think this is doable, though. Well, I failed miserably. I really... Oh, it was Gronk. Why the guy shot right away. I was like, why did he shoot so maniacally there? That made no sense. The reason why is Gronk being right on top of him, so the shooting range, it continues to matter. I appreciate the spike shoes, though. Don't boomerang me. I see you. Why does everything have to be so complicated? Carefully descend. This is way more work than I signed up for. And I signed up for 0 work. Alright, we're done. We're done here. This was idiotic. Gronk's still alive. Continues to ruin my life. But that's what he's here for. To make this more of a challenge, because this game's too easy. Oh, man. Well, better you than me. And you know what? You know what? There's a killscape over there. Nothing but misery. Just put a bomb here. Forget about it. Life is awesome when you just ignore the threats that it throws at you. That being said, I would like to get some flesh for my mistress. She always likes that girthy, fat, throbbing flesh. All right up in her grill. Turn around, turn around. 1 point. Yeah, there's no way I'm stepping in that spot, although I could use the shotgun, don't get me wrong. I worked so hard to get the idiotic caveman. Still managed to just leave it behind. Please. There you go. There should be Gwyneth Paltrow over here. Whatever her name is. I believe that her true official name is Tomato. What you got down there? That looks like black market material, doesn't it? Pretty sure it's going to be here. Alright, just ignore everything, I suppose, and maybe blow up Kali's altar? Nah, please first find the frickin' damsel. Monkey nightmare. Alright, don't murder me. There's the damsel. I feel like the black market should be somewhere around here, but I'm being bamboozled right now by the level layout. There's, in fact, if I am able to kill the shopkeepers, it's a pretty reasonably easy Kapala here. Black market's not here. I have a red arrow. There's no 2 red arrows. I am just moronic. That's me. Stop it. You stupid skull. Absolutely loathe you. I loathe you. Picture Smith. Get wrecked, son. You got destroyed. Don't forget the bow. Pretty sure the kill cam doesn't get alerted. Do I kind of have time to go back? I don't think this is, I would like to go on record to say, this is a bad choice that I'm making. It's a bad choice. Oh, they do get mad. They do get mad. La 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 la. If you kill the shopkeeper at the exit, they get real mad. Oh, I was hoping that would be it. Actually, there's one more. Remember this guy that I saved earlier? I wanted to sacrifice? He did not make the difference, alright. Okay, so respect the skull. Careful with shopkeeper at the exit. No shopkeeper at the exit. Unfortunately, the Kapala wasn't there because I was a filthy coward. And I could not bear the prospect of getting all up in those shopkeepers' anuses. So, just let it be. Let it be. Black market's definitely going to be here if that blink was not evidence enough. You can see those 2 red arrows pointing out the way. I would like to locate it soon, please. I'm going to assume it's going to be right under all that stone. Careful with evil garbage. The spikes. I want to destroy these spikes. They make me terribly nervous. It's like super close. There you are. I do like to see the rest of the level before leaving, but I ain't got no time for no nonsense. We didn't waste that much time before we actually got the decent run. Not going to say that it is going to go anywhere at all, but you know, this is it's nice. All right, so let's see. Do you have anything fun and interactive? I definitely want those bombs, which means them not shooting down that alleyway. It's a Kronk is already here to help me out. He wants to be a part of this story. Well, that's happening now. And that happened. At least we have spike shoes. This should be pretty good spot to do a little bit of casual murder. Unfortunately, that's 6 bombs I'm not going to be able to grab because that scumbag shot down this alleyway. As we get the jar full of jizz. And it's so upsetting how they just cluster up there and they never descend. Because I think the way it happens, and again, I've been trying to pay way more attention. Like, you're close, so they come down. Pay more attention to the way shopkeepers behave. Trying to work out their parents exactly. It's like, you're close, I don't want any time to be wasted. You're close, and they'll come down this ladder, but when you're far enough, they're going to hop back and forth like this. So it's like the opposite of the hunting mode. It's a little strange, the way that behaves. Anyway, some bomb box over there. We have lots of time. I shouldn't be here. Alright, there's actually nothing explosive in there. Unfortunately, I would like some explosives down there, but at the very least it makes this a lot more straightforward. Just shoot down the hallway and there will be some collateral damage. A few casualties of war. That's how it must be, though. Alright, give me back my amnesia bow. It managed to not affect me today. Grab all the money from their pockets because it's proof. You know, just like in John Wick. You want John Wick. You have the coins as payment for assassinations and all that stuff. Those coins, they are proof that you exerted your dominance above these scumbags. Careful, because we still gotta worry about this guy. What? What are these guys? What are these guys? This boy, he went to Invisible Ink school. That was the most incredible disguise I have ever witnessed. Why would he be standing here? Question number 1. He did not show up at all. That was amazing. Anyway, let me make sure to get rid of this nonsense. That was perhaps way more risk that I needed to take. Doesn't see me across, right? Yeah. Oh, that was amazing. If you would be so kind as to give me a timestamp, I would appreciate that. Holy crap. So I can remember to clip that out. Because damn, was that just glorious. Thank goodness it didn't end the run, but you know, it also would have been a glorious death. It would have been a worthy, wonderful death that I would have been happy with. That being said, glad it didn't happen. A little upset that we got bitten by a freaking snake in the face. That's alright, everything's fine. Let's Olmec. How am I going to screw this one up? Leave it to me. Leave it to me to screw up Olmec. It's not like I've done it literally over, what, 30 times now? You would think that by now I will have an extremely straightforward methodology all worked out. And I do, but I often fail to enact it. It's quite pathetic. Everything's recording, right? Everything's good. We are 30 minutes in. Everything's fine. We're going to the temple because I am freaking sick of tide pool and I don't really give a damn. I'm just going to the temple. Deal with it. I'm just going to do it. I know that it's suboptimal. I know that it's just, there's no reason at all. No clone gun. No Ankh save unless you have a jetpack and then you just use the jetpack skip. You know, the methods of skipping, having the freaking flyboy. There's all those ways that you can do it. But damn it, I just want to go back to the temple. I just miss it. I miss its uncanny, hilarious ways of getting me killed. Learned it. Whee! Man, that alien is always annoying. Referred to earlier me saying that there should be an Olmec methodology all worked out, and there is. There really is an Olmec methodology all worked out, but then there's an alien that I want to get rid of. And then there's an arrow trap that makes me want to just instantly restart. And then there's just speed runs to fill up the runtime. Because a normal run would be just too much. At least we had that weirdo disguised that was basically the highlight of the run. And I'm just going to go with that narrative. That is not the exit. I'm going to go with that narrative. Just going to go with that and just embrace my own stupidity. You should be mad, so you should be trying to murder me right here. So let's just carry on. I also would like to point out, my goodness, brother. Would like to point out, it was not the shopkeepers that killed me in any capacity. It was just awesome. Of all the things that I could have, of course I had a parachute. That's the thing that I had. Yep. I think that actually was full damage. So in fact, if I had simply just used the jump button to release the parachute, everything would have been fine. Anyway, that Olmec, I can't believe that Olmec's still a source of death. And it was just me trying to be to rush through it, being like, destroy the alien, get it out of the way, and then just don't miss a single stump. You know, if a lizard touches one little corner of your hair, obviously it should send you flying. The rotational momentum there is just too much to bear. You just can't take it. Well, it was a trilogy that I wanted to put an end to. It's going to be a quadrology, isn't it? It's a quadrology of absolute garbage runs and just nothing accomplished. And thank goodness I had that incredible disguised shopkeeper moment, because if it weren't for that, we'll be staring down the barrel of yet another pile of garbage. Can I even give you the excuse? Oh, I'm so tired. I'm having a hard time with real life. It's like, that's bullshit. You're just bad. You're just freaking bad. And you should feel bad. Okay? And you know that it is true when I speak in the second person, because I am projecting my self-criticisms onto, why am I not grabbing? I can't grab. This must be investigated. I can't take the bomb. What? Is it because it's sticking to the side? See, I can't take it. That is so weird. Is it because it's sticking to the wall? See, I can definitely take the one that's on the floor, but if it sticks to the wall, even though it's also on the floor, it doesn't work. I did not know that. Do you know that? That is some pretty sensitive information that definitely everybody should have. Was not aware of that. So at the very least, we're learning a bunch of stuff today. It's that idiotic death Good waiting there. Amazing. That idiotic death with the spider, in which I just didn't stomp it for reasons. I am definitely going to look at the replay on that, because, you know, when you're playing and you're doing things, something may happen that you just don't realize whatever happened, especially if you're running your mouth all the time. So I definitely will be looking at the replay on that spider. Like, did I simply just not stomp correctly? And I assume that's what happened, right? You can still stomp the freaking spiders? I hope so. Well, at least this wasn't death, was it? I mean, it's still a somewhat of a speed run. It's decent enough. It was a big time waster, for sure, to figure out that stuff with the bombs. I really was not aware. That's how it happened. Uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna just wait a little bit. Alright, it's all good. Everything's fine. We'll take this nonsense. I got everything right. I got everything right. And the fact that I got everything right made me so flustered that I ended up jumping into lava all by myself. At least I made it out of the dwellings. That is my baseline for success now, apparently. That's just where it's at. That's the bar I clear. I will continue doing murder upon these people. I hate you. I hate you a great deal. For some reason, he, landed on top of the shotgun instead of being very nicely off to the side. I take personal offense to that. I am terribly offended. And I believe that everything has been changed in the game just to spite me. There was a stealth patch, wasn't there? 4 episodes ago, there was a stealth patch that put a whole bunch of nonsense in the game that wasn't there before. It just wasn't. And now, I mean, I could use this point of health. I could use this trepanator. And now here we are, stuck in this land full of despair. Please give me the exit. I beg of you. Give me the exit. Interestingly enough, I don't think I've ever had a successful jetpack run. It's always just completely barehanded. I already murdered this. Why am I even trying? Oh, you're not dead. Why am I even trying to spare this man death? Makes no sense. Just carry on. For all this idiocy. There's no reason to carry Vigo. Alright, life is good. Grab this skull. It's always been barehanded to all the way to New Babylon. No jetpack. I mean, not barehanded. You know what I mean. Usually you take the jetpacks. Oh, finally, a chance to be at least remotely competent. But most, if not all, of my good and near good speedruns have been me having nothing strapped to my back. I was hoping to just find a nice path here. That's actually a dead end, isn't it? Yeah, well, I am committed. I'm committed to it. Maybe I should follow the bit of advice there was in the comments saying, maybe you waste too much time trying to bomb your way down. I think if you just follow the normal path of the level, you're actually going to be faster. Well, I agree to disagree, I guess, because apparently I'm still doing exactly what I was doing before. I assume this is the way to the exit. Yeah. All right. Actually, I think we were one level away from being forgiven there. If I had not assaulted... Fine. Just have it your way. Trying to give me a damn headache. Like, this is identical. Is there Kali out there here? Because I am ready to throw this away into an eggplant run. But it's all right. It's all good. Yeah. Don't get fired. I am very much fond of this particular job. Look at this bomb. Oh! The rebound. Had to have those coins, I told you. It's important to have the coins. Oh, at least, brother. At least there's some saving graces. The arc of that bomb was a thing of beauty. It was just absolute gorgeous. At least sometimes I get a little bit of brilliance. Alright, let me just get to the damn tide pool, and here's where I start bleeding. Man, do I bleed in the tide pool. The assassins are super bad. The octopi are just a nightmare. It's so easy. Nope. Oh, survive though. Piece of trash. My goodness. That was awful. There was actually a damsel over there. There's no reason. There is a reason. Get wrecked. Okay, now I am just almost dead. So maybe. Oh, this is a mistake. I don't think Ratface is gonna like that. Probably we are committed to this path of crime and larceny, so, and then we're dead. Well, never mind. Look, I told you that I just start bleeding in the tide pool and I never stop. There was a shopkeeper involved in the thing. It's such a tragedy, because if I had avoided damaging that one shopkeeper in Volcana, we would have been forgiven by here, and everything would have been so much different. But there were 3 very notable moments. That is 3 more that I could ever hope for. So hopefully you enjoy yourself. I'll see you in the next one. I'll actually hopefully remember to clip all 3 of them and just put them somewhere else, I suppose. Until I come back, be good to one another and don't murder your parents.